We bought tickets for a combo tour of Juneau whale watching and Mendenhall Glacier. We had to wait for the shuttle, where there is a tourist center, as well as many other tour vendors in small booths sticking their heads out. You can get a whale watching tour for $100, which was $50 less than what the cruise line was offering on the boat. A free shuttle is included in the ticket. It takes about 20 minutes on the bus while the driver is talking about the town of Juneau. Humpback whale watching at Juneau does involve several hours of searching. When you actually see a whale, it is just a few seconds per occurrence, much shorter than the time spent searching. The tour operator will guarantee that you see whales for sure, but there will be still two elements of luck. First, you are very lucky if you see some whale up close, but most will probably be at some distance. Second, you are extremely lucky if you can catch a good picture of the whale. This requires both luck as well as some skill in photography. This is also true if you're using binoculars. If you take time to adjust your binoculars to see the whale better, you will miss the 5 seconds that the whale appears. But still, this is an opportunity that you will cherish. Some visitors do say that they saw many whales and that the whales would stay with the boat for a long time. Some say that they have seen the whales leaping out of the water, called bridging.
Oh, this is sea lion.
You could be lucky on your trip. If you see an animal in the water but it does not blow, it's possible that it's a whale sleeping. It's also possible that it is not a whale. It could be a sea lion. Note that the captain's ability to navigate the boat and his knowledge and care about the whales was outstanding. Our video did not capture the crew's funny speeches very well because of the wind and conditions, but they were very helpful and accommodating with all the guests on the boat.
This is one of our favorite whales. This is the largest whale around here.
What's his name?
Why do you assume it's a him?
Or her.
It's a her. Flame.
Her name is Flame.
Alright, well when a person originally named her, everyone thought it was a him. Then he came back with 12 calves. So we kind of think it's a girl now. Just a guess. So that's why this whale is so special, is because it's brought 12 babies back. And our captain, Brendan, actually got to name its last calf. He named it Ember. Yeah, we didn't think Brendan was that creative. So you're going to see, when this whale does flip on its tail, it's almost completely white. A little bit of black on it. Here we go.
Oh.
Kind of coming toward us. I took a turn and came back.
Just going down.
Sleeping.
Hey, just a heads up.
Alright, so be looking for this one to hump its back. So right behind the little dorsal fin, that peduncle region, that's what it's called, between the tail and the dorsal fin. That'll kick up and out of the water about 2 to 3 feet. And then that's when you want to put your cameras on machine gun mode. Because hopefully that tail will flip up. Last time I did dive, it showed its tail. And if someone does get a good picture, then we can figure out who this whale is.
I see it now. Are we downwind? That's not cloud coming towards us? Guys, you might have a better angle. You can come through the cabin for that to rise more. Come on through. Yeah. Looks like there's a spot right there.
Good, I think you put this whale to sleep. No, I'm serious. This whale, I think, is sleeping. So when they sleep, they do this thing called logging. You can see why it's called logging. This is when they're most likely to get hit by boats and other stuff, but they only really sleep for like periods of 15 minutes at a time. So they sleep like, they do they'll sleep for like 8 times for 15-minute periods a day. And the other 22 hours a day it's feeding. Because it's really not moving very fast and it's just kind of staying right at the surface. So when they are logging, what we have to do, we actually have to send one lucky individual over to wake it up. Any volunteers. We're just not allowed to pick you up. So you do have to swim back to shore.
I would do it.
It disappeared.
Ooh, it's bright. Oh,
it's now a whale. It's a wave.
Wave.
So these are stellar sea lions. They're the largest of the sea lion family. So the females can get up to 900 pounds. The males can get up to about 2,000 pounds. Wow. So the male's teeth, their canines, are bigger than the brown bears over on Admiralty Island. I don't know if Lucas talked about it. Did he talk about Admiralty Island? Yeah.
He was yelling at us. He kept yelling at us. He bit the one tail.
On the other side of us, we actually have an Eagle Glacier coming down.
Oh, this is sea lion.
Ooh, it's bright. Oh,
That's what we've been seeing.
Right.
That is so sad.
These are stellar sea lions, are a lot larger than the ones in California. The females weigh up to 9.
Yeah, on the left.
So do you guys see that? There's a lighthouse over there at about 1 o'clock. So that's Central Lighthouse on Central Island. You can see Redmond Ida Lighthouse at the bottom of it. And the island out for $35 a night. There's another whale, don't break my mind. This one is probably our favorite whale around. It's black. Bunch of sea lions out here.
Ah, sea
So
lion.
this area, the North Pass, is kind of famous for whales and other. Yep.
All right, you want to go north or south?
Eagle Glacier.
Let's go south, they're all leaving.
Okay.
We bought tickets for a combo tour of Juneau whale watching and Mendenhall Glacier. We had to wait for the shuttle where there is a tourist center, as well as many other tour vendors in small booths sticking their heads out. You can get a whale watching tour for $100, which was $50 less than what the cruise line was offering on the boat. A free shuttle is included in the ticket. It takes about 20 minutes on the bus, while the driver is talking about the town of Juneau.
No walk a little bit here.
What did you find out?
And this is the city map. This is the city map.
We're at the pier. Oh yeah, that's
Fishing boats are docked. Yeah, there's a lot of boats here because all of the islands are only accessible by boats and seaplanes. Yeah, there are more animals here, by the way, than people. There's a lot of bears around here. Yeah, it's normal to see bears around, especially early morning. They come out in this neighborhood right here. And the reason why they have this hatchery here, because during the 70s, they haven't seen salmon for a while. So state of Alaska enacted a legislation to partner with this non-profit private hatcheries to help preserve salmon resources. And after that, they started seeing back salmon here every year, especially this month until September. A lot of salmon come back here. So when they come back here, they go in all the streams, rivers, upstreams as far as they can go, and then they lay their eggs. And then once they lay their eggs, they die, and then the newborn again come out, and they go out as far as Asia. A lot of bald eagles hang out here.
They do have a lot of big.
All the people here in town, they shop here, and all the commodities here, including gas, are shipped from Seattle. Yeah, they have pipelines here, but they don't have nothing else. And we're also approaching to your left the only McDonald's in town. The next McDonald's next to this is 700 miles away, which is in Anchorage. One thing funny, when they first opened this McDonald's right here, the very first day they ran out of burgers and fries. They have to wait for another week for the shipment to come. Yeah, not like in the lower 48, there's McDonald's in every corner, right? Here it's only one. So we're swimming right here. The water is so cold. Yeah, and during the winter time, this lake, natives of Alaska, the natives of Alaska here, they live here, and their only means of survival is hunting and fishing. By the way, the natives are called Tlingit or Tlingit. We're getting close to your Whale-Watch adventure. By the way, our deckhands are mostly students from the University of Alaska, and they're studying marine biology, so pretty much are very knowledgeable about the marine wildlife. So feel free to ask questions, whatever you may have, and they will be happy to answer it. And I may not be your driver on your way back, or I may be your driver, but because they keep on sending us all over town to pick up more guests. So please pick up all your belongings with you. 12?
No. 4.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not kidding.
Wow.
There.
whale watching.
42, 446, 48. What? You gotta come back to 36. Sound good? Sounds great. That would go up and inflates as a canopy. We'd all crawl in, have ourselves a short little party as wait for the Coast Guard to arrive. It only took them 18 minutes last week. So, I need one person who knows how to read and is willing to. I know reading is hard and you guys are on vacation, but I need one volunteer. Yes! Thank you. I'm just saying that because up in the wheelhouse we got a radio. It's on channel 16, which is monitored by the Coast Guard 24/7. They've already become incapacitated. And then John got knocked out as wind of the wheel. And then Lucas jumped off the boat again. We need you. Not you, right behind you. I'm kidding. So we need one of you guys to go up to the wheelhouse. There's a placard with instructions on how to hail the Coast Guard and ask for help. Other than that, we're going to and from the wildlife. I'm going to ask everybody to remain seated. Once we get out there, we'll open up the bow, the stern, the upper deck. You can walk around, dance around, do whatever you'd like to do. Just try and keep one hand for yourself and one hand for the boat. There is one thing, though, that we are very concerned about, that we worry about the entire trip. It is the bathroom, the head, the loo, whatever you want to call it. We do have one on board. It is located out that back door, and as you take a left, it's the next door over. You got, so we just have 2 rules that we need you to follow. The first rule, it only takes 2 things. Number 1 and number 2. So everything else like toilet paper, paper towel, stuff like that, we're going to ask you to throw away. There's a trash can inside there just because marine toilets are very sensitive. It doesn't get clogged very easily. And if it does get clogged, Lucas will have to unclog it. Keep in mind, he'll be passing out your snacks and your water. The second rule, I don't want to sound rude when I say this, but please flush the toilet. It can get exciting, and also the button is hard to find. It is located on the sink and it's labeled flush. You just press and hold that down for 10 to 20 seconds depending on the nature of your business, and it all flushes away, okay? Since we are out of the no-wake zone, that little white buoy, that means we can't start picking up the speed. We are a fast-moving vessel, so by Coast Guard law, by regulation, I need everybody to reach by your sides and buckle your seatbelts.
What?
There you go, whale watching! Pesky salespeople out there telling you you're guaranteed to see a whale. Yes. Luckily for you, I came prepared. Is everyone looking at me? There's your guaranteed whale, folks. Get a good long look at it. Alright, I'm kidding, if you couldn't tell, and I take my job very seriously. We're gonna go see some real whales. And they're a little bit bigger than this. In fact, does anyone know how long a humpback whale is from the tip of its mouth to its tail? How long? 1.5 pounds? Oh, 1.5 buses? Okay. Yeah, that's about right. So they range anywhere from 40 to 60 feet long. And so, that's pretty big. In fact, that's about as long as this boat, if not longer. But what's really impressive is their weight. Anyone want to shoot out a guess of how heavy they are?
tons. What else? 1 ton? 15 tons. 15 tons. Alright. So I'm just gonna cut to the. Oh, wait, what? 16 tons? 60 tons. So, yeah, on the heaviest, they can be 60 tons. They weigh 1 ton per foot. So, anywhere from 40 to 60 tons. Alright, so, being this heavy, they're going to need to eat a lot to sustain that weight. Especially because they spend 6 months out of the year not eating at all. Now, what they're doing in that 6 months is they're going to be down in Hawaii. And when they're in Hawaii, they're doing something very similar to what we like to do in Hawaii. And it's party and make babies. And so when they've had their fun there, they're going to make another 3,000 mile swim up here in about May, and they're going to start eating. And the reason is that way. So aside from being one of the biggest islands in North America, it also has the densest population of brown bear in the whole world. It's 1,600 square miles, and it's got a brown bear and a half per square mile. Has anyone seen a bear on this trip? Oh, awesome. Does anyone know how to tell the difference between a black bear and a brown bear? What? The hump? What? Okay, that's pretty good. What else? Anything a little easier to spot? Color? Okay, so the problem with what might seem like the obvious answer is that black bears can be brown and brown bears can be black. And so they can be easily confused. Some brown bears might lack that hump if they're younger, and if you're like a young black bear.
Like it and share and subscribe.